feels so good.
Oh my God, it feels so good.
Feels so good.
Oh my God, it feels so good. Feels so good when you treat me like no other, no other. Feels so good when you call me your lover, your lover. Feels so good, one lucky brother, lucky brother. It feels so good, oh yeah, it feels so good.
Hi guys. My name is Nanawe Shanga. I'm from the Dineo Live YouTube channel, and I got an opportunity to see Unseen. Thank you very much. First of all, I'm very excited to be here. It's my first time with the ladies, but we have actually met before, sir. And I have a few questions, but before we actually get into the meaty stuff, I usually like starting these interviews with very light-hearted questions at the top. Okay. This question is very simple. In film or TV, who has been your favorite on-screen villain?
Oh,
South African.
South African.
Yeah. South African on-screen villain. You can answer now, but we don't need to. We can actually jump.
Okay, I found mine.
Okay, now
I found mine. I just found mine.
Why do you guys have to be such overachievers?
I got mine.
Yo, okay, think about it. Give me a chance. Yo,
Yeah.
such overachievers.
Start with Vuyo.
Yeah, you can start with Vuyo. Start with the A students. Hey.
You already have one.
Do I really have one?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
I might actually.
Of
Yeah.
course it is.
Is it you?
Yeah.
Of course it's I love it.
Of course it's Gaddafi.
I love
Of course it's Gaddafi. Yeah. The OG, yeah, definitely.
So just to please clarify, the character you're speaking of, name and the title.
Okay, his name is Gaddafi from Generations. And I don't think it needs any more
No.
explanation.
It does not.
I don't know.
Those who don't know,
I don't know.
I'm like,
They
okay.
better ask somebody.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No, that's
definitely.
that's a
I
good
don't
one.
think there's anybody that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That. Yeah.
No. Actually, yeah. No. It's definitely.
No. I've met like people from all races. I think I've bumped into like a Chinese the first time, and she comes up to me and she says, "I love you. I love you. You." I'm like, what you love me? She says, "I love you." Yeah. I didn't understand. She says, "Yeah, from Generations. From Gen." I was like, I was growing. I was like, whoa.
That's amazing.
Whoa.
That is amazing.
So it is.
But I mean,
what
it is. Yeah, the character is
It is
power.
what it is, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I have a different one.
So we will get to the ladies' picks, but I just want to quickly dive into my first question is actually to you, Gail. Most people don't actually know that you've actually been in the industry far back as 2001. You were in
yes.
SAT.
Yes. I'm still the reigning Miss Kaiser Chiefs, by the way. They have not crowned anyone after me. So yes.
And from then on, you've managed to stay and grow within the industry. And my question to you is, what have you learned from that time in your life and in your profession that has helped become who you eventually became, and as we now are seeing?
I think, I did, like you say, Miss Teen, and I didn't win that year. I was in matric, and I was devastated. Of course, my heart was broken. But what I've learned that's brought me here is that whatever's meant for you is yours. Whatever is carved out for you, you don't have to beg for, you don't have to change who you are, you don't have to, you don't have to adjust expectations. You can just be you, and when the time is right, everything falls into place.
I actually want to go deeper into that, into your
Just
answer.
like your name, right? Okay, let's go.
But we are under time. I just wanted to quickly go to you, sir, with the character you play on Unseen Max. In past interviews, you have mentioned when it comes to intimate scenes, you're not as comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to ask, with Unseen, with the relationship between Max and Usain, how did you approach the scenes or moments like that within the script and within the whole show? And how have you been able to deal with that? Because, it is kind of difficult.
It was a hindrance,
yeah.
Look, I mean, which is like the character that we just mentioned, Gaddafi. I think before I played that character, I'd actually made up my mind that, I would just, I would kiss, because my son at the time was getting ready to come into the world, and I just decided, listen, because it was restricting my flow, the work. I wasn't getting work. It was difficult to actually work, and And then I decided, okay, cool. Let me just, if I'm gonna go to hell, because it was a religious thing. And
yes.
there's a scripture that says, if you look at a woman lustfully, then you commit adultery. You've already committed adultery with her. Yeah. So I decided, look, then if I'm going to hell, then I'm going in for my son, and then that's when I decided. So before then, I was very, very comfortable. But I think it's always going to be a difficult, thing to do, because you're dealing with another person. So I think if the actress, whoever the actor you're in the scene with, if there's a vibe, if there's a there's an understanding and people are comfortable with each other, I think it makes it easier. So I think working with Gail, I think it was that she was just really inspired her achievements and who she is. She was just willing to just dig in into her character. There's a certain sort of honesty and sensitivity that she brings, and I think it was easy for me as well to kind of connect with that trueness. So it wasn't really a hectic thing to get into.
Thank you very much. I have to move on to Dineo. First of all, fantastic performance with my lady.
Thank you.
It was a really gripping performance. And my question is, speaking of the name Naledi, it seems to follow you.
It does. It does.
It's not your first role playing a character by the title of Naledi. But also, I don't know whether, and you let me know. In the past role that you played as Naledi, you were also searching for somebody, and in Unseen, you find yourself at some point in the story searching for your sister, and my question is, within that coincidence, was there anything underlying where you were able to reflect on, if you did reflect on it, actually, and then maybe draw from the previous performance? No, not maybe draw, but maybe it helped guide this performance.
I always say with every character, what guides my choices is the relationship I build with my co-actor. And I believe in being generous wholeheartedly in every scene that you're in with someone. You've got to leave yourself outside, and the minute you connect with the person, that's all that matters, because then you are building the confines with which your relationship exists. So for me, and we're going to sound like we're blowing smoke up Gail's armpit, because we can't use the actual phrase of what we're blowing smoke up.
That's why I'm wearing a jacket today.
But really, to be honest, and I said this to her in her comments on Instagram, a ship is nothing without its captain. And truly, as actors, if our leader is not the fullness of inspiration that we can draw from, then we're lost, even as crew, even as cast. If we are not connecting with our leader, there's a bit of an issue there. So for me, I attribute that entire moment with this second lady to Gail.
Oh, guys, no, she's gonna mess up my makeup. Stop it. Oh, you were incredible. Thank you very
much. So I just wanted to quickly get the ladies' picks of the villains. Your favorite villain of all time on television.
I forgot to think about that.
Gail.
Yes.
Why are you doing this to me?
Okay, I'll try and make it long.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
My favorite villain of all time, I love you, Vuyo, but show me, you are not my
Come
pinnacle.
on, relax.
For me, Menzi Ngubane as Mazwi. Menzi Ngubane as Mazwi.
Okay.
He was insanely incredible. He, for me, introduced how delicious it is to be a villain.
Yeah.
He made it so cool with so much swag, and I was just like, yo. And a lot of people find this strange about me. A lot of people I idolize are males, but in the entertainment space. But I'm just like, it's because there shouldn't be a difference. We're all performers. So for me, the late great Menzi Ngubane as Umazwi.
Wow, that's actually
brilliant. I can't top that, guys. Can we move on to the next one? I'm serious. There's just, I think there's just so much. I think the South African industry is really filled with a lot of great actors. And I'm as I'm thinking of 3 different people.
Okay.
So for me to come up with the greatest is like, I'll just say, okay, Gaddafi from Generations, because he's sitting next to me. There's so many. There's so many, you know.
So
I mean, I'm a huge
you.
fan of
Gennaro was
Jam-
something else.
Eh?
Gennaro.
Oh
was
yes,
Video.
yes.
Gennaro.
There's so many, especially on our
There's a
local
whole
soapies.
bunch, yes.
There's so many.
Jack,
And
when I was growing up, Jack was
Jack
for me.
Mabaso.
Oh,
Jack
yes.
for me.
And then there's just so many.
But
It's like
wasn't Ziggy from
Generation.
Generations. She was
Ziggy
like
Lukele,
she was
yeah.
like
there's just so many, you
a
know,
whole bunch,
and that we can all draw inspiration from. And for me, I just take. I don't have a favorite when it comes to villains in South Africa. I think everybody brings their A game.
You
But
had
of course,
to do that to me.
but of course, he's sitting next to me. So
No, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, our time is up.
Thank you.
Oh,
I
man.
hope to have more deeper discussions with you in the future. Thank you very much.
Yeah, for sure.
thank you. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
having us.
Manawe.